Fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I am live to ask a serious question to all of you. And this question is for biased fans, unbiased fans, fanatics, fanboys, supporters, everyone. And the question is, did Eddie Hearn purposely stall Bryce Productions coming in with that first comment? Shout out and counterpunch to you. Okay. Everybody in, hit that like button. As promised, I told you guys that I'll go live. We are live here to talk about this. Bobby Collins, salute Kurt in the chat. Salute back to you, Bobby Collins. When you guys pop in, hit that like button. That's what it's there for. Chris Serrano, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Gang number one. You okay, my man? Liverpool in the house. Button hit. Thank you. Johnny Bravo. Big up Kurt. Counterpunch to you, Johnny Bravo. We've heard Eddie. He's done about 2 or 3 videos, interviews today. We've heard him say, you know, step by step or whatever. Really not step by step. He really explained like, hey, this is how these deals get done. You know, it takes time. It takes, you know, patience. You know, we're still working together, this, that, and the other. Aircism, Kurt, enough love, big man. Hope all is well. Everything is good. Marlon Thornell, good afternoon. Kurt, God bless you, brother. God bless you, Marlon. Benjamin Alexander. Kurt, it should be very clear to know that Fury was never running from AJ. It's the opposite way around. What reason can you give to state otherwise? Protocol. And we're going to talk about that. We got to talk about protocol and how a fight gets made, what really happens. Tony, T-O-N-Y, good works, bro. Appreciate you, brother. Steve, or should I say Steven, counterpunch to you. McCoy, what's the crake? Kurt, is Derry, Ireland here. McCoy, counterpunch to you, brother. Hope you're good, Kurt. Vincent N, Tony Lyons, yes, Kurt. Just this second commented on your last video. Nice. The Grimlock, counterpunch to you. Brutal Buck Wild, yo, bro. Yo. Crazy World, how you doing, my brother? I'm doing good, man. Sam Jones, yes, Kurt. Okay. Did the situation of not signing the contract for Fury versus Joshua happen with Mike Tyson versus George Foreman? I have no idea. Both sides want the other side to look bad. That's an interesting point that we need to figure out. We're going to talk about it. Fury had no intentions of fighting AJ. Johnny Bravo says, snap. Okay, you guys do know I have the poll in the community, and it is waiting to pick up. I also have the live stream. So as soon as you vote, you come right back over here so we can talk about it after you can give me what you think, because this is about you guys. It's not about what I think anymore. Honestly, you know, I want feedback from everybody. I want feedback from everyone. Fans of AJ, fans of Fury, non-fans of AJ, non-fans of Fury, everybody. All you have to do is listen to Shane Fury mentioning Char last Thursday says it all. J_Matt Kid number 7. Bless up, my G. Kurt, keep up the good work. Bars. Benjamin Alexander, I love you, but this should now be black and white. Explain. Let's talk about it. James Jenkins, what's the crack, Kurt? From Ulster, counterpunch to you. When has AJ and Eddie ever had anyone signing contracts with anyone else? I know this one is much bigger, but Team AJ has never had issues, but Team Fury have. Well, they had the Wilder issues. It is about what you think. We value your opinion a lot. Absolutely, but I value yours, Benjamin. Let's hear it. Troubleshooter Freddy, sorry to smash that question out that way, Kurt. There's no other way. Sat on the contract for one reason. BT and DAZN met to discuss the fight on Monday, the same Monday that was the deadline. Well, I know we know that. Tyson knew that. So why was it like that was almost like it wasn't even important? Instead of, you remember Saturday when Joe Joyce battered Joseph Parker for 11 rounds until he stopped him, right? Okay, the conversation, the way Tyson Fury talked, he talked as though he didn't care what was happening Monday. Monday was the deadline. So he didn't say things like, you know what, we'll see what my team says, and my team will let me know what they say. Doesn't that sound a lot better than, no, I don't think they're gonna fight. They got to this time, that's it. And I know it sounds impatient. We want the fight to happen. Fury always talks too much smack. Well, I want it to happen too. Eddie said he gets deals done quick if he wants to fight. St. Don, he did say that. Do you think Mike Tyson after prison could have beaten George Foreman? Probably so, maybe. But George Foreman was still a tough, rugged fighter, even though he was bald. The bald, fat, lean, mean, fat-reducing machine making George Foreman at the time could still kick that ass. So, I don't know. But I don't think him dealing with a young Mike, if he couldn't deal with all those other young guys, I don't think he could deal with Mike Tyson. AJ, my man, always win or lose. Brutal Buck Wild, counterpunch to you. Network said it's okay. They still never signed. Well, if they said it's okay and they didn't sign, that's on team AJ. That's all it is. Because I heard Tyson Fury say that this morning. Like, everyone said it's fine. But it's like, okay, who do we need to speak to? Because I think I'm sick of hearing from Tyson Fury. We ain't heard shit from AJ since Sunday. Frank Warren put his 2 cents in that he's optimistic. And Eddie Hearn is good at what he does. He just talks a lot of shit. So we don't really know what's going on. Let's hear it from the source. Let's hear it from the team. See, I don't want the representative of the team. I want the people that actually sat down with this contract, perhaps sitting down with the contract, to tell me what's going on and what the fuck is really the problem. That we have too many people saying, well, you know what? I'm speaking for this particular situation, and what I can tell you, it's fine. Tyson Fury, I don't trust that either, because how the fuck does Tyson know? He has the same amount of management team that probably Anthony Joshua does. So he's saying it's all fine. What Tyson Fury needs to do, if he wants to make AJ look bad, because if he's making AJ look bad, probably because he should be making him look bad, because there's a reason so he should look bad, because it's a bad look. Why? What could he do? Get the people from his side and team to tell what the fuck happened, what went on. Let's hit that like button. I wouldn't believe what day of the week Fury said it was without checking the calendar first. CP number 1. Counterpunch to you, Scott. Benjamin Alexander, I gave it. I can't see any reason why they can't sign it. They had deadline after deadline. Every demand was met. AJ is running. It should now be black and white to everyone. You know what I do wonder? Why is AJ haven't said anything yet? Shame Usyk never manned up, though. Usyk already said how he felt. Usyk already said what he was going to do. It wasn't the fact that he didn't want to fight Tyson. He just didn't want to fucking fight Tyson Fury this year. He didn't want to fight in December, and he didn't want to fight anytime soon. He'll fight at the beginning or the first quarter of next year. That's what Usyk said. Usyk ain't then said, hey, you know what? I will fight this year. Second thought, no, I won't. Second thought, yes, I will. Second thought, I'll fight somebody else in December. He didn't say all that. He just said, I'm not fighting this year. You guys see my video about Wilder thinking that Usyk is a man of his word. And I think he is. We can't say that shit for Tyson Fury. And even the Fury fans, you can't take what Tyson Fury says for cash value. And Anthony Joshua don't talk enough. He said, yeah, I'll sign the contract. But when? When were you signed the fucking contract? That's what we want to figure out, peoples. Man, this boxing game seems like a circus these days. All these boxers throwing out different crap daily. But Fury ran but bro, he talks. I'm so many directions, and BS. I'm gonna go for his opponent. I don't think Fury's mind is stable. He needs to take his pills regularly. I don't think Tyson Fury takes pills. I think Hearn sat on that contract because if AJ got beat off Fury after 2 big losses, his career is in tatters, whereas at the moment AJ can take time and rebuild. That may be the case. I think that was always the case, really. You know, Eddie knows, like, hey, you know, I mean, it's a reason why he has the job that he has, right? I think Eddie's slowing it down to try to get the fight in December 19th. Well, if they agreed to the 3rd, I don't see why. Here's my thing with Eddie and Anthony. And I want people to listen to me very carefully. If Anthony Joshua didn't want that fucking fight, that would have been the reason or the excuse. We can't fight in December 3rd. Sorry, we ain't doing it too early. Move on. But that wasn't the case. We got over that hump, right? We jumped over that hurdle. So, you know, then it was the split. The split was done. That could have been an excuse. But then all of a sudden it wasn't. So, what are we really dealing with here? Right? Are we really dealing with somebody or a like, it's aggravating as fuck. It is, because it's like, if Joshua didn't want to fight Team Fury, he probably wouldn't even responded. And Joshua did. And then you could easily say, nah, he did that shit to save face. Okay, cool. But if Joshua was actually going to diss a fight, he wouldn't agree to certain things only to say no at the very end, unless you just like this psychotic motherfucker that just likes fucking with people. I don't know. You know, doing it for shits and giggles. You know what I mean? I don't know. Why did Mike... Oh, we keep talking about that. The real fight here is between Lucas Sadie and Furiosity. Charles, what good would it do to hold on to the contract? I don't know. You know, to say, hey, we were looking and we were trying our best, but, you know, we didn't reach your deadline, so that's it. There's always BS, but you never know what to believe. Chris R, ain't that the truth? AJ never does his bullshit on social media. No, that's true. I honestly think Fury wants the fight. I think AJ wants the fight too. AJ has a bad handler in Eddie Hearn who's protecting his cash cow. 118 likes, 118 watching, 4 likes. Yeah, that's bad. Eddie said that the deal between TV companies isn't complete. Well, we need to find out from the TV networks. That's who we should be interviewing. Fuck listening to Eddie Hearn talk about what ain't ready. If he ain't there right now, he looks like he's at home. He doesn't look like he's down there at 258 management looking at that shit. He looks like he's just busy, comfortable, wherever he's at, talking things, smoothing things over with whoever would listen and whoever believes whatever he says. That's what I see him doing. Not to call him a liar, but at the end of the day, if it's that crucial, I would have my ass down to 258 management, the management company that Anthony Joshua has to oversee this contract, to give these motherfuckers a pep talk. That's right, a pep talk. Fury was meant to fight Usyk before Dillian White, but Fury wanted another tune-up. That is right, he did. And that made you wonder, why would you need another tune-up when you already had a good fight before that? See, Tyson, if Tyson's all about fight this guy, tune up, fight this guy, tune up, you know, but he did fight Dillian White. It's just, I think deep down, Fury knows that Usyk is going to be more to handle than anybody like Dillian White. So let me knock out my ex-sparring partner first. Then we'll worry about Alexander Usyk, the middleweight. We'll see what he's about at that point. But don't fuck around. If it's something that they give us any resistance about, we're out. James Bash, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Peace, bro. Why does Fury give deadlines to only AJ? He tried to give one to Deontay Wilder last year, though. You guys remember that? The contract has expired. Get me a fight, Shelly. I told Shelly to get me a damn fight, right? White in April. Do the math. Right. That's right. That's what I said. He did fight Dillian White after that. Hearn himself has said it only takes 48 to 72 hours to get a contract signed. And see, I guess nobody is really just like, look, Eddie, why hasn't he signed a fucking contract? If the split's right, if the date's right, it's 50-50 if he wins or loses. It's 50-50. You know, they've got a lot of what's that? Concessions. They've got a lot of concessions. They convince Eddie to continue negotiations for Undisputed. Then bam, no, we got to fight Wilder now. It's AJ is scared. Arbitration. Can AJ get the weight off in time if he wanted to have a different fight? Okay. Or is it too soon? Nah, it's not too soon. You're forgetting that there were legally binding arbitration to stop Fury versus AJ. Wes, the truth. Well, here's the problem. If that was the truth, though, if that was what it was, why did Bob Arum come and say, well, if Eddie would have got the contract signed sooner, we could have the arbitration could have been ruled in another favor. I don't understand that for shit. Kurt, do you think this fight will happen? At this time, no, I don't. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. You know, I think it's too much money from both of these guys. I think Tyson Fury is like the winning guy. He's the A side due to his success in the boxing game lately. But I think Josh was still the cash cow. OG Tariq from Philly, salute Kurt always. Some BS and I'm in boxing, fam. Wish they just fight. 100 crown emoji. Counterpunch to you, Tariq. Someone needs to restrain Tyson Fury. He keeps making social media statements without discussing it with his promoter and lawyers. Frankl, that is true. That is true. The Fury AJ fight already called off. AJ is so scared it really doesn't want another loss. Bars. Jerry Okiki. Well, if that's the case, why did he just say it's not then? You know, Tyson needs to make up his fucking mind. If you're going to fight, look, at this point, I'm like, look, pick a guy and fight him. You know, just pick a guy and fight him. Bob input is always welcome. Thanks, Kurt. Absolutely. I just wonder why he said that shit. Because he acted like they had a choice. I'm like, well, if there was no choice, you told Eddie, well, that's nothing. It's over. It's nothing we can do about it. We're going to fight Wilder. Next. But Bob, what the fucking hell? Behind the scenes, Usyk and Fury talking. Wouldn't be surprised if it's sooner. Well, if it's sooner, that means that Alexander Usyk changed his mind, didn't he? And that means we shouldn't even been talking about an AJ Fury fight in the first place. Hearn and AJ ducking, clear as day, said Yassar. AJ is ducking now. Split. Co-promotion, the shot, title shot. Maybe AJ's having nightmares about a 7-foot hairy gypsy beating him up in front of 100,000 people. Because you know it's going to be 100,000 people. You know that, right? I like to see. I like to say fuck AJ and fight Joyce. That would be big. I would like to see that too. But Tyson already turned that shit down, and it made me wonder why. How the fuck are you gonna tell somebody to build their profile and wait when they're the number one? You know, they're the number one, and that's supposed to be the number two. You know, like, why would you tell the number two to get in the back of the line? You already supposed to fight the number two with Wilder. Fury's definitely losing himself fans, and if he fights Char, well, it wouldn't be a good look for him. I wouldn't want to see it. I wouldn't want to see that shit. Kurt, love you. Fury, do social media because it gives you content. Kurt, you love Fury, do social media. Absolutely. I mean, he's the only one saying anything, but then what is he saying? It's contradicting. But this is Tyson Fury, so why not? Let's talk about it. Fight Big Bird, just get in the ring. No, that's not how we do it, Jim Brown. We're not going to just fight Big Bird. What are you, crazy? Fury isn't the promoter. He needs to be quiet. I agree with that. Hearn and the Zone are 100% bottling this fight to protect their asset. I want to hear what AJ has to say. Why the fuck is he so quiet? Agent Coulson, counterpunch to you. Was too soon for AJ. Kurt, are you related to the Douglases? No. His next fight is supposed to be a warm-up, easy fight to not jeopardize the Usyk fight. I would have no problem with that. I mean, it's better than fighting Char. But I guess if he's fighting Char, it's like, look, you're fighting Char, let it be. Just call it what it is. He ain't nobody special. Agent Coulson, appreciate that £1 love. You didn't have to, but you did. Appreciate you. Everyone wants AJ. Hi again, my favorite boxing channel. Keep up the good work. Thomas Kinney, thank you, brother. Kurt, is there anyone Fury could fight aside from AJ and Usyk that would seem like a disappointment or a waste of time? Well, he could fight Joe Joyce, which he turned down. Again, he turned down. There are too much talking going on. The fighters need to just train and look forward to December 3rd. Well, I mean, you know, will there be a December 3rd match? I know Anthony Joshua wants to, but let's look at it like this. Would it be easier, though, to just what happened to Otto Vailene? Fuck it. I would take Otto Vailene rematch over him fighting Emmanuel Char, because we know at least Otto Vailene is going to attempt to fucking beat him. He's not going to lay down. He's not a, you know, some 19th ranked motherfucker. Joyce don't need a day off. Straight back at it. Let's go. Let's see Joyce get it. But let's see Tyson take it. If Tyson offered Joe Joyce to fight, Joe Joyce will take that damn fight, and he'll take it gladly. So I'm with you, St. Don. Shit, let him fight. Look, let Joe Joyce take that fight. If Tyson Fury could earn a lot of stripes just by fighting the next best person. There's so many people are doing that. Joyce don't need a day off. Fury is desperate for AJ to sign. It's $100 million to fight AJ or $5 million to fight Char. That's a big difference. He knows that, you know. Fury might even fight Chisora again. No, I wouldn't want to see that again. I don't want to see him fight Chisora. Eddie fears the press conferences. Never mind the fight. Yeah, Joyce would definitely sign. He knows he is on borrowed time. Bars! Wesley the Truth. Absolutely. Patrick Edwards. What's up, Kurt? Enlighten us on what's happening. This fight between these two Brits, as it's messing with our minds and playing with our excitements. Your podcast is awesome. Patrick Edwards, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the love and the support. If this is just mind games, I hate Tyson Fury. Because it does give you a headache. It does. Kurt P, sorry for the short visit. I will catch up this live later. Nikki, Blue Eyes, counterpunch to you, baby. Have a great shift. I think Fury called AJ out because he was thinking of retiring after Usyk. I can see that. Eddie's scared of Big John Fury. He should be. He'll guard his eye out. So I guess AJ Fury fight isn't going to happen. I'm lost. Was little late getting on your video, boss. No problem. Dwayne Vance, no problem. Too many bandits here, Kurt. Ban them. You ain't fighting Fury without getting the full experience. From what Eddie said in a few interviews today, it's becoming increasingly clear that Eddie still wants the 17th December date. That's why he's dragging it out. Well, if he's talking about 2.5 weeks, it's going to by default have to be pushed on. This is why negotiations should be done with media blackout. Too much speculation. I'm sure it's just more mind games from Fury. Dracula, but is also a big threat to everyone in the division. He is. Joe Joyce is. Wilder would be like, see, I told y'all Eddie is going to protect Annabelle to keep milking her. He want to milk that fat ass titty. Fury should not get in the way with fighting a bum like Manuel Char. It has to be Joe Joyce, Otto Vailene, or nothing at all. Counterpunch to you. Love his boxing, but his mouth is immature at times. His mental health is quite obvious, so I get why he's like that. Yeah, he's, someone that impatient like that. Imagine if he's impatient about this fight. Imagine how he could possibly be impatient about life. Things are not happening fast enough. Things are not clicking fast enough. I don't care who Fury fights as long as he is fit for March and undisputed. I think people wouldn't like the idea of Tyson Fury fighting Manuel Char, but if he takes the fight with Alexander Usyk after that, I think he will be quickly forgiven. DJ Anton, yes. From recent talk, it seems that both Fury and Usyk are thinking of continuing after the Usyk-Fury fight. Maybe. If Usyk beats Fury, he'll be undisputed, and then people would be coming after that strap. It's hilarious. People loved Ali and his trash talk, but gave Fury shit for the same damn thing. No, Ali fought every fucking body, bro. Hold on. Don't be talking about my dad like that. My dad fought every fucking body. He didn't bullshit and say this guy ain't worth it. This guy, I ain't gonna fight him. He don't speak English, so I won't fight him. All that. No. My dad didn't do that shit. My dad fought everybody. Fury said a number of times he's not fighting Usyk. He did say that shit. Said there's no money in it. What up, Counterpunch channel is awesome, bro. Ninja38 _ MJ Wilson. Appreciate you, brother. He still trash talk prior to fights. That's true. Ali the greatest of all time. But he was talking shit to build the shit because the shit was going down. Not, hey, I'm not fighting him today. You blew it, you idiot. I don't want to fight. Then I give him another day? No. Ali wasn't that too indecisive. Fury letting everyone down. He should be fighting the top guys. He's just holding the WBC at his birth certificate. Fury got to fight Usyk and AJ at least before he rolls facts about Ali. Absolutely, Tariq. AJ wants to fight. TV stations are setting the rest. The only champion who fights bums is Luke Fury. Luke. And you're like, I hear you, Luke. Ali, Frank's your daddy. Fuck you, Green Earth. What's your favorite Muhammad Ali fight? Cassius Clay versus Sonny Liston. 1. Fury also wanted $500 million to fight Usyk. He wanted $500 million to get back into the ring. No one can compare it to Ali to Fury. Fury has done nothing, let's be honest. He ain't done nothing like Ali has. So, let's see where we're at. So, we have 300 votes. And the first one is 36 thinks that Eddie Hearn did. 43 thinks that Eddie Hearn didn't. And 22% says I don't care anymore. Patrick Edwards coming in with that 5 pounds. Thanks for that, and keep shining with the truth and the 100% proof. Bars. No one gonna do what the old guys did, as they don't fight as much. Ali fought in a deep division. Auto Eileen proved Tyson Fury can be beaten by an unrated fighter. The networks have the contracts and trying to work out all the global rights and promotional facets. AJ has loads of global endorsements that need to be addressed. AJ would sign to fight Fury. Ali would sign to fight Fury. I heard that, Green Earth. Frankie Fury battered Wileen. What the fuck are you talking about? Who wins? Foreman versus Joyce, and how? I don't know. That's a good fight. Because, you know, Foreman was a hard-hitting guy. I just wish boxing never came to the point where people are scared to fight the best to protect their oath, but try to act like get paid like Mayweather. They won't. That's the bad part. Ali had 61 fights. Fury only had 30. He means a cut on Fury and then stick your thumb in this wound and hope. Ali trash talk was pathetic, was poetic. Furies are just insults. Foreman versus Lewis. I pick Lewis. Has Fury offered AJ a contract? Yes, he has. Joe Joyce will be 40 when he fights for a world title. Then he will be king for a fight or two. And we heard, look, I heard Joe Joyce talking about he has a couple years left. So he don't have long really to deal with. Ali is the greatest even before he said he was. Counterpunch to you. AJ deserves to fight. Timmy Turvey. He has to sign the contract. Let me check. Listen up, Mr. DeVille. I have heard what you've been saying about me, bad-mouthing me and my legacy. I will finish you, have crushed you Mexican style. Don't start with me, man. I gotta have a Mars bar. Bars! Joe Joyce is probably able to cut anybody. Well, he can now. Can he do that when he's 39? Can he do that when he's 40? Can he effectively do that? Or will he be walking around and watching fighters punch him in the face? Joyce should be higher ranked than AJ, or they should fight each other to find out. That's true. Kurt, I appreciate all you do for Counterpunch. You make my days most times. Bullying, thank you, brother. It's quite simple, really, people. AJ's bluff has been called. It's for once, but his pride is not being battered is for once more valuable than the big payday. Lima's White, if Fury ducks Joshua, I want to see AJ versus Joyce. Me too. Let's have it. Put his ass on the tour. Fight Joe Joyce. Why didn't Larry Holmes versus George Foreman happen? I think the sales were jacked up. I remember when that happened. Yeah. Fur can take a punch for sure. Remember when AJ limped back to the corner in the 12th and Usyk won with a sore eye? Yeah. AJ is payday. They all know it. Luckily, it wasn't a 15-rounder. Fighters couldn't fight 15 rounds these days. I'm just going to keep it real. They don't. Joyce is my favorite heavyweight right now. That dude is a mutant. Absolutely. Quan, big guns in the building. XK shots. What do Fury ducking Chisora? I thought Fury said anytime, any place, anywhere. Yeah, that's what he said. He didn't mean that shit though. It's not about buffing. AJ couldn't easily said no to the fight and given a number of reasons for doing so. Instead, he accepted the terms in the contract just like it just takes time. He beat Chisora and already KO'd him. What if Foreman boxed Wilder? He would get knocked out in his old age. You said, you didn't say if he was old or young. You just said it was. What if Foreman boxed Wilder? What if Mike boxed Ali? I don't know. It depends on what Ali we're dealing with. Are we talking about the fresh Ali, the one that chopped Sonny Liston to pieces? We're talking about that Ali? Yeah, he has a chance. I don't think he has a puncher's chance. I know he has a chance in agility and speed. What if Foreman boxed Wilder? What if Mike Tyson boxed Ali? Jay Moorhead, counterpunch to you, brother. Coming in with those 2 pounds. I feel Joyce is capable of getting a title. What you think, Kurt? Please stop being up listing. Everyone knows he was on a mob on and took dives. If he fights Char, then he will lose money. So is Fury not fighting AJ? He's fighting some other bomb now. I hope not, but you know, that we'll see. Can't see Fury. AJ for December 3rd. Either not, fight gets pushed back, issues with World Cup clashes. Ola from England, counterpunch to all. Gary Gray Low. Remember Ali lost to Leon Spinks. Age is always a factor. Absolutely. Ali would have to have his best fight against Mike. That's true. OG Tariq from Philly. Tyson, but don't think he would be great, Ali. Do you think fighters deliberately duck each other? Yes. Or they keep promoters from keeping them from being bitten, potentially keeping a cash cow? Yes. Tyson is used to signing easy contracts with Anthony Joshua. Seem like a complicated person to work with. Fury gonna be like, I fought Manuel March. I fought Manuel Char, who nobody wanted to see. But I still made it happen, because I have the will of iron and I am the Gypsy King. Looking forward to Deontay Wilder getting back in action. Cranky. I heard that, man. I was giving people deadlines, not also a duck. None of these fighters are the Terminators. They make out who fight anyone for peanuts. Kurt, what do you think of Rumford Bull? I never heard of it. Eddie Hearn is the only person stopping this fight. Because all fights and all contracts have deadlines. The deadline has been extended. Now needs to I want AJ to win. Fury can win a second fight. That'd be cool if they both have a share of winnings. That's better than a Deontay Wilder could do or ever done. This is why Ukraine is my favorite. There is never bullshit with him. He fought when his country was at war. If anyone calls this man a ducker, it's just straight up silly. What if Andy Ruiz boxed like George Foreman? He won't do that. He won't do that. AJ finished if he loses to Fury because he ain't got another title shot. It's all right. What if Usyk box Canelo? What if Usyk box Canelo? That's what happened. Usyk will box Canelo. Rumford Bull is Johnny Fisher's next heavyweight unified. Damn. Champ, check him out. Anybody who thinks Usyk was on the front lines fighting is an absolute moron. Will Manny P box Canelo? What if Manny boxed Canelo? He'd get knocked out. Canelo would just catch him with a right hand, him coming in. You're seeing dipped out the question now as not the runway you like. I want the fight to happen, bro. Hell, let's get Lewis to come out of retirement. Fury wouldn't dodge him too. Or Fury would dodge him too. Well, if you guys haven't voted, I suggest you vote. I'm going to jump off of here, wash my car. I thank all you guys for coming in. God bless you all. And everyone stay safe, and everyone has been Counterpunch. Peace!